sklearn, cluster, estimate bandwidth. Description: estimates the bandwidth for the mean shift algorithm. Inputs: X a feature array of shape n samples. N features. The data points to be clustered. Quantile: the quantile to use for bandwidth estimation. This value must be between 0 and 1. A higher quantile corresponds to a wider bandwidth and fewer clusters. N samples: the number of samples to use for bandwidth estimation. If not specified, all samples in X are used. Outputs: bandwidth: the estimated bandwidth for the mean shift algorithm. Steps: the function first calculates the pairwise distances between all data points in X. The quantile of these distances is then calculated using the specified quantile value. The bandwidth is estimated as a multiple of this quantile, where the multiplier is determined by the number of samples used. Metrics: silhouette score measures how well each data point is assigned to its cluster. Kalinske-Haraba's index measures the ratio of between cluster variance to within cluster variance. Visualization plots: scatter plot of the data points, colored by cluster assignment. Dendrogram showing the hierarchical clustering structure. Fine-tune parameters. Quantile adjusts the width of the bandwidth. A higher quantile results in a wider bandwidth and fewer clusters. N samples controls the number of samples used for bandwidth estimation. Increasing this value can improve accuracy but also increase computational time. Uncertainty methods. Bootstrap resampling: repeat the bandwidth estimation process multiple times on different subsets of the data. The variation in the resulting bandwidth estimates can be used to quantify uncertainty. Cross-validation: split the data into training and testing sets. Estimate the bandwidth using the training data and evaluate its performance on the testing data. Challenges and fixes. Challenge 1: choosing the optimal quantile value is a trade-off between underfitting and overfitting. Sample use case: if the quantile is too low, the bandwidth will be too narrow, resulting in overfitting and too many clusters. Fixes to challenge 1: experiment with different quantile values to find the best balance between underfitting and overfitting. Use a grid search to systematically explore a range of quantile values. Challenge 2: bandwidth estimation can be sensitive to outliers in the data. Sample use case: outliers can inflate the distance between data points, leading to an overestimated bandwidth. Fixes to challenge 2: remove outliers from the data before estimating the bandwidth. Use a robust distance metric that is less sensitive to outliers.